Pokémon is the family-friendly franchise that promotes kids to make a team of adorable creatures to fight with, and with the power of friendship, they become the Pokémon League champion. This simple premise makes the games repeatedly fun, no matter how questionable the games can become. So, of course, with a franchise that's focused on catching these adorable creatures, why not send them out to the battlegrounds known as the Hoenn region? Permadeath, the absolutely essential idea to grace my children's game, is what can describe the Pokémon Nuzlocke. If a Pokémon faints, it dies, you white out, that's it, game over. You can only catch one Pokémon per route, and you have to nickname all your Pokémon. And with that, that's it. Good luck on the run. Just don't be bad. I've attempted Nuzlockes before, but never have I ever done a full attempt. But this time would be different. I'm going to go through Pokemon Emerald with these Nuzlocke rules, or die trying. I jump out of the moving truck and do the intro shit that nobody cares about, and Professor Birch proves his worth, and his worth is that of a dollar store toy because he's getting chased by a fucking Zigzagoon. Aren't you the professor? How in God's name are you having trouble with a Zigzagoon? He needed help, so I picked up his Torchic. I picked Torchic just because I've never done an Emerald playthrough picking Torchic, and I thought it'd be fun. We help Professor Birch out, and then Professor Birch wants me to meet his kid. So I go over to him, kick his ass, and after that I go back to the lab, get the Pokedex, Pokeballs, and the running shoes. It's Pokemon catching time. My first Pokemon I received until Rustboro City are, of course, Touchstick the Torchic, Lol the Poochyena, Zinky the Swellow, Schlurpy the Dustox, and T-Jizzle the Sloth. The route right afterward, though, before even going into the gym, I caught Pintober the Abra, which Alakazam would be huge on my team. Anyway, while grinding, Lol died, so that sucks, but Poochyena's not very good anyway. So I get my team to around level 12, and we try our chances at the Rustboro City gym. But I didn't realize that Roxanne's nose pass was level 14. So I jump out of the moving truck and do the intro shit that nobody cares about. I still picked Torchic because that wasn't long enough to see its worth. But I speed run my way back up to Rustboro with a new and improved team. Touchcock the Torchic, Peekaboo the Meryl, Brotad the Lotad, Ronald the Beautifly, Flappin' the Wingle, and Mommy the Whismer. While grinding, I found a shiny Whismer, screenshot it so it can be remembered, then performed a quick annihilation. Time to fight Roxanne, and this time I'm prepared. Roxanne is defeated with 0 casualties. A Team Aqua member runs away with Devon's goods, and because I'm curious of the vague nature of the scenario, I decide to help out and fight the Team Aqua member. We kick his ass, and after going to the Devon building, we have the Pokénav. We ride an old man's boat, and after a few new encounters and a bit of grinding, we fight Brawly. We did catch B the Magikarp, which is great because Gyarados is fucking fantastic. I also caught Macarena the Makuhita. Flappin' and Ronald wiped the floor with Brawly's team, and now it's time to go to Slateport. One Slateport Museum invasion and a rival fight later, we reach Mauville City and begin preparing for Watson, the electric gym leader. I caught an Oddish named Ha 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 Ha, and we beat Watson using mainly Touchcock. I caught Coughing and Slugma named 6 Feet and a Smiley Face respectively. After a long bit of traveling, we finally reach the Fire-type gym. Flannery gets defeated with 0 casualties, and we move on to get ready to fight Papa Norman. I eventually felt confident enough to try to fight Norman. And that was a mistake on my part. I was too busy hitting Norman with attacks to even notice that Linoon used fucking Belly Drum. Gyarados almost dies, so I switch out and then Linoon just one-shots every single bit of the party, using Slash thanks to Belly Drum. I used Numel and Slugma, who weren't that high level as I wanted them to be just because I really wanted to get a move on with the game. I put them in to heal Gyarados up. It was 2 sacrifices to save my hardest hitter. But I did beat the Linoon and eventually took out his slacking. I beat Norman with 5 corpses and 1 warrior standing. I should have noticed that one vital piece of information. I should have noticed the Belly Drum. I could have tried harder, and I could have saved all my little warriors. And now after that, I only have 1 fighter left standing. I can't just let Gyarados' hard work be for naught. So I had to recruit new heroes to fight for our cause. Lucid Lucio the Lombre, Cool Man the Oddish, Clutch the Pelipper, yes, Flappin died at some point. Just wasn't that important. Please the Tentacruel, and our shining star be the Gyarados. Our army was set, and we were ready to attempt the flying gym. We reached the next gym, but an invisible Kecleon was blocking the entrance. We needed to go get the Devon Scope. I caught a Voltorb named Bede, but that doesn't matter because while fighting Winona, Bede and Please both die. At least it wasn't a wipe, and they are both replaced with Alice the Shuppet and Cummy the Castform, which was gifted to us by a couple of nerds. Next up after that was Tate and Liza, the only gym in the game that focuses on double battles. Before I attempt to do the gym, I catch a Geodude named the Codemeister, effectively replacing Cummy because let's face it, I'd rather have a Golem than a Castform. While preparing for this fight, I actually did research because I should have been doing that in the first place, and in doing that I've learned that in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, Tate and Liza only had 2 Pokemon, those being Solrock and Lunatone respectively, but in Emerald they added Xatu and Claydol to deal with beforehand. I lead in with Alice and Bede to face Claydol and Xatu. Alice destroys Claydol with a Shadow Ball, but Alice goes down to Xatu's Psychic. A sad death for sure, because I thought Bayonet would be my main hitter in this fight, but I honestly should have just paid more attention. I could have prevented this. I sent in the Codemeister in Alice's place, and Lunatone decided to use Calm Mind, which was scary. The Codemeister takes Xatu out with Rock Blast, and Lunatone barely survived Bee's Surf. When Solrock comes out, I switch the Codemeister out to send in Peekaboo. Peekaboo almost died, but Peekaboo is fucking insane because she took both a double Calm Mind Psychic and Solrock Solar Beam. Peekaboo saw the light and decided to fight back. I switched Peekaboo out with Coolman because Solar Beam was scary, Surf took out Solrock, and then another Surf from B took out Lunatone. You know, I would have preferred Bayonet stay alive, but whatever, I'd rather take one casualty than several. Let me take this time to say that be sure to research where to grind, because I have had quite a few Pokemon die in this playthrough that weren't mentioned because they died while grinding, and I felt that I didn't need to mention them because it wasn't interesting. But for sure in the next Nuzlocke that I do, I'm going to be grinding in safer spots. After all of that was the Team Magma and Team Aqua fight. Before that though, I caught a Whalmer named My Wife Ha, and on the way to the Seafloor Cavern, I caught a Chinchou I named My Wife Aw. During the Magma double battle, the Codemeister died due to Kingdrop's Earthquake, and I honestly should have expected that, but for some reason I didn't. Clutch was able to finish it, but damn it, I really liked the Codemeister. Don't make rookie mistakes, know your typings. We move on to fight Archie of Team Aqua, and after that, Groudon and Kyogre are fighting in the middle of Zootopolis. You know, I can't get my gym badge if they'd be doing that shit, so I have to go talk to Steven and head to the Sky Pillar. I caught a new Zubat I named Jubat. We summon God and he comes down to tell Groudon and Kyogre to fucking stop. With that all settled, we can finally fight Juan, the water gym leader. Juan is not hard at all. Kingdra is a bit of a pain, but with Lantern using Confuse Ray and Thunderbolt, Kingdra, it wasn't much of an issue. It just kept healing and being slightly annoying. With that, we have all 8 of our badges and we can start going through Victory Road. I make it into the final chambers and decided I'm not high enough level to fight this yet. So, I don't challenge the Elite Four just yet. I go back to Victory Road and grind, and decided to fight some trainers in there too, and, just watch. Why does Slacking have fucking Thunderbolt?
Oh no, Clutch. No.
Oh, fuck off. No fucking way, dude. Yeah, this is where the run dies, huh? This sucks. I fucking hate this. Everything's just going wrong here.
Hello.
Hi, Ethan. I think this run's dead. I just needed to grind for the Elite Four. I'm right in front of the Elite Four, and then these trainers have a Slacking with fucking skill swap. I just think this is it. Well, I need to fucking heal still.
Come on, you can do this.
I'm trying. I'm kidding. Well,
I would give you advice, but then it would not be your
I
Nuzlocke.
know. I have. Why did the slacking have Thunderbolt? Why? Why does the Gardevoir have it? I thought the Dusclops was the one that was using it. I'm not dead. Whalmer's a tank.
Yeah, but if it crits,
Yeah.
you're dead.
And a paralyzed, so it's... Wait.
I'm just saying,
Man
crits
was-
happen 10% of the time, so 1 out of 10 times it's gonna kill you.
I know, I'm just... I'm trying my best. It's gonna like one of the. I'm expecting a death.
Why don't you switch Whale Lord out for
Lantern.
Doesn't Lantern have a Lightning Rod?
Effin is here.
Yes. Doesn't Lantern have Lightning Rod? If that's the case, then you would waste their turn by switching into that. Oh, you just did it. You didn't even check. Wow, of course they aim for... Yeah, they aim for Vileplume the turn I...
Are you about to get wiped?
Yep. At the
Yeah,
very
you might light
end.
here. Hang on.
Don't skill swap me, you son of a... These were 2 trainers I was like, yeah, I need XP. Sure.
And you did not, in fact, get that XP.
No, but I think Lantern would have been the best option from the start.
Yeah, but I didn't know they had Thunderbolt.
No, that's fair. I would...
No.
Honestly, Water Spout does a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Strength.
But I need...
With-
But I'm paralyzed, and if I get hit once, I'm dead. So I need to heal.
Yeah.
Actually,
Heal Whale Lord and attack with Lantern.
Or I attack with Water Spout and heal on Lantern's turn.
Yeah, because then the heal will kick in and Water Spout will
Where's my...
does more damage depending on your health. So
Yeah, I know. Where is my full... Fuck. Full restore?
sorry, I told you I'd let you do it and then started. I kind of want to do a Nuzlocke now. Not even lying.
Do one. Dusclops protected itself, didn't you? Wait, is Whalelord just slow?
Yeah, it's a whale.
Well, yeah, but
And a
she's
lord.
big whale. I got paralyzed again? What?
Yeah, I think it's like a 50%, 40 to 50% chance to paralyze with Thunderbolt. Something like that.
I'm gonna have like a team of like the worst shit after this.
What's even worse is you're gonna have to grind them up to level.
I know. Please don't paralyze at least. Oh god, it was
Nope.
a crit!
It was a crit.
Alright. And you used you are a piece of...
The crit was bound to happen. You
I
kept
know.
healing, so
I know, but
it comes to a point where you just need to, if you're doing the same thing over and over again, you need to just change it up because... Okay.
Another slap!
Yeah, that's goodbye lantern. You ready
Nah,
for
he
the
can do
fake out,
this.
though? Aerial Ace, that's a weird.
Thunderbolt slacking and try to paralyze.
I'm gonna full restore real quick. I'm not dying to poison.
Watch it toxic. It knew you were gonna full restore. Oh, that's killing.
It
I'm
kills
sorry,
both
that's
swaps.
killing.
I
That's
think-
killing.
isn't it
That's
neutral?
killing Jordan. Oh my god, what?
That is
Ha!
super-
Bitch! Alright,
My
it's
way.
me slacking.
Wait, this slacking doesn't have truant anymore, does it?
I don't know.
No, it does.
I didn't see it use its turn. I'm pretty sure it skill swapped something.
But if it's swapped out, I don't think skill swap stays in effect.
It does.
Yes, it does.
It looks like it does. Yeah, you're right.
Well, I just can't keep healing
Yeah.
this. I'm gonna have to...
No,
try
yeah,
something.
it's gonna crit you. It doesn't matter. If you heal, it's not gonna matter. You're gonna have to try
He's
to.
right.
You outspeed it. You can either Confuse Ray or Thunderbolt and hope that it hits itself. That's gonna be your best option. Because you're just you wipe if you try healing. Those are your only two options.
It's faster than me.
Yeah, and it's faster than you, so it doesn't really matter.
Slacking faster.
Slacking stats are like
I know they're
Good.
broke,
massive, so
I didn't think it was weighted to speed it all.
Alright, well, I guess the video is how I failed my first full attempt at a Pokemon Nuzlocke.
You're second.
that was right in front of the.
Yes.
Well, there you are.
You know,
Well, you're not technically dead though, because you still have some alive things, right?
no, if you white out, it's over.
Yeah.
I thought you could still use things that were in your box.
I mean that's a rule set you can play with, but
I'm not. That's not worth it.
Gotcha.
You know what? The Nuzlocke's a fail.
you made it pretty far.
The Nuzlocke's a fail, but I have gotten this far into the game. I'm gonna finish this game. And I'm going to use any Pokemon that I damn well want. Alright. So yeah, a skill swapping slacking basically destroyed the run. I have lost, and I was pretty frustrated, but honestly, it was the fun kind of frustration. Like, it was completely my fault I lost, and it was good to actually have a challenge while doing this. This just shows that with this challenge, you should be a lot more careful about your decisions. Whether your team is godly or wimpy, whether you have type coverage or not, planning is important. You can just win by throwing yourself in over and over, but you don't really get anything from that. I was rushing through this game thinking that, Pokemon's a baby game, it won't give me struggles. But when the stakes are so high, you should be more careful with your planning. Now you may be saying that I'm bad at the game or that this fight wasn't hard. And if that's what you think, I mean, alright. But I thought this fight perfectly encapsulated the whole run. Losing it all at the very end to some basic trainers can be seen as the worst way to go out. But I think it highlights Nuzlocke perfectly. It actually shows that Pokemon games can have some tough difficulty spikes. But they aren't really shown off because of the fact that Pokemon is a very casual experience. This isn't a jab at Pokemon for being a casual franchise. It's instead of respect for Pokemon, actually having tough fights, making these self-imposed challenges way more fun. Did I start the entire Nuzlocke over again from the start after this? No. No, I didn't. Even though I think I could have done better, I got this far, and I wanted to play other games. I also wanted to work on making this video. Will I do another Pokemon Nuzlocke? Yeah, most likely. I don't know if I'll rematch Emerald for the next Nuzlocke, but if I do, I'll definitely make another video on it. But I didn't stop playing. It's time to beat the game with revives now being legal and being able to use the Pokemon that I've gathered. I'm not allowing myself any encounters. Gyarados, Vileplume, Wailord, Lantern, Crobat, and Golem. That was my team. I rematched that double trainer battle and beat them by noticing which Pokemon have Truant. Just paying attention to that alone honestly can change the tide of that fight. I know which Pokemon I need to target, and I beat them with no Pokemon feigning. I grind up a bit, and now it's time to enter the Elite Four. I go in to feel out the fights a bit, and to see what they have to offer. First attempt we lost a few teammates by the time we got to Glacia. I sent in Gyarados to do some Dragon Dance boosted Earthquakes to the enemy's whole team. I'm going to keep status moves like this in mind when making a moveset next time. This absolutely swept Glacia, but we wiped to Drake afterward, so Next run we did the first 3 members easily, but Drake was still pretty hard. Hard enough to constantly cause me to heal, but we do beat him with only Lantern fainting. Time to fight the champion, Wallace. Wallace has a strange team in Pokemon Emerald, consisting of Wailord, Milotic, Tentacruel, Ludicolo, Gyarados, and Whiscash. Gyarados is the scariest Pokemon of that fight. There's like no question about it. Because Gyarados is fantastic on its own, and it knows Earthquake. First attempt I wiped because of Gyarados, but the next attempt I barely won. In this next attempt I fight all of his Pokemon, but I do end up fighting Gyarados using mainly Golem. I used Rock Blast to try to get as much damage as I could, but it didn't kill. But since it didn't kill, I decided to send Wailord out to die from Gyarados' Hyper Beam, giving me a free switch into Golem. Not only did it give me the free switch, it gave me a free turn since Gyarados used Hyper Beam. I finished Gyarados off with a Rock Blast, leaving only the Codemeister standing. Even though I lost the Nuzlocke, I do kinda wish I got to this point with this team in the run. It would have been way more high stakes and exciting, and I probably would have ended up losing just because of that alone, but who knows, I probably could have done it. All that matters is that I almost beat my second full Nuzlocke attempt. First attempt was miscalculated, don't judge me. Well, that was definitely fun to attempt. I know I'm basically embarrassing myself by making this video, but honestly, I could care less because I had something that some people forget about in their lives. I had fun doing this run, even if I did fail. Again, I'm not a Pokemon master, but I may try to do this again in the future. And who knows, I may make another video on it. That will definitely get views. And who knows, maybe I'll win next time, but for now, I'm gonna go back to working on another big project that I had. One that I've been working on for around a year. I kind of did this Pokemon video on a whim and over a weekend basically. And because imperfections are funny, I will state that writing outros is hard.